Each of us must confront our own fears, must come face to face with them. How we handle our fears will determine where we go with the rest of our lives, to experience adventure or to be limited by the fear of it. And that quote, ladies and gentlemen, is from Judy Blume, because the subject in this episode is fear. What do you fear, and how exactly are you going to tackle it? Welcome to Grind XP, part of Ukatsu's self-improvement channel, self-improvement movement. Is that a thing? It is a thing. Thanks for watching. Let's get started. Hello everyone, parents, families, boys and girls. My name is Joe, one of the co-founders of Ukatsu, and you are watching the 10th episode, week 10 of Grind XP. As you know here, we're all about gaming, wellness, and professional development. Today in the wellness column, you're watching the Grind XP series, all about finding out what you want to accomplish with your life and a supportive community helping and encouraging you to complete your goals. Before we start with our week 10 subject, I want to announce our week 9 winner, which is none other than Asher, who doesn't even come to Ukatsu because he's actually in the St. Louis area. Congratulations, Asher. You have claimed the prize for week 9, which I'm sure is going to be a Riot skin from League of Legends or something like that. But good job talking about a negative emotion that you felt last week and spinning that in a positive one. Now on to week 10. So for week 10, as indicated by the quote that I just read, we are talking about our fears. Ladies and gentlemen, fear is responsible for so many of the inaction that we take, so many of the disappointments that we have for ourselves, for the things that we do or the things that we don't do. Whether you fear putting yourself out there, whether you fear failure, whether you fear pain and suffering. That's specifically for things like exercise and something that I'm going to share later in this episode. But fear is something that is so incredibly powerful in terms of motivating you or demotivating you from doing that thing you want to do. So, today's episode, I want you to identify a fear. It doesn't have to be some life-altering, this is the biggest fear I've ever had up until this moment in my entirety. It could be something small, something that you just fear on a small basis. But to do something and to tackle something that you fear will give you that power, will give you that confidence to say, you know what, that wasn't so bad. Maybe I can tackle the bigger fear that I might have. For instance, if you did not know, I am recently with a student here at Ukatsu learning how to skateboard. Skateboarding is something that I've really admired, really respected. I've seen so many YouTube videos out there. When I was a small little kid, I did book reports on Tony Hawk, and I would watch all these skateboarding videos, and I even have one of these rigs that I bought years and years ago, telling myself one day I may do skateboarding videos. And it wasn't until one of our students, I'm not going to mention names here, but you've probably seen him at half of our open plays. He recently picked up a skateboard, and I said, you know what, this is my time to finally face my fear, not just of falling, not just of getting hurt, but when it comes to skateboarding, if this is your first time, if you go to a skate park and you are totally not a skateboarder in any way, you don't know how to do the most basic of things, you're seen as a poser. You're putting yourself out there to be embarrassed by falling down, by not knowing what you're doing. And so I have taken the liberty to pick up one of these skateboards, and I am going to be learning, at least on my own pace. If this child wants to follow me with it, so be it. I'll be happy to mentor him along the way. But I want to prove to myself that even this fear of embarrassment can be conquered. So I bought a skateboard. I continue to ride that thing. I just bought it last week. And I will be setting myself up with a goal of learning how to ollie over a curb by summertime or during the summertime. And so that, ladies and gentlemen, is your goal this week. Find a fear. Identify a fear. Step 1. Step 2, describe to me in the Discord chat or the YouTube comments how you plan on conquering that fear. And bonus points, step 3, I will give you an additional submission for the overarching Big Kahuna prize at the end of the year if you take a video or a selfie of you conquering this fear. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is your challenge this week. Identify how you're going to conquer your fear. Identify the fear, conquer it, prove it on the Discord chat, and that's it. Hopefully you guys take that leap today. If not today, you have until Saturday to complete this challenge. Thank you guys for listening, watching this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you think it will help somebody else, give it a share. Again, we're in our 10th week and there are 42 more weeks to go, baby. We'll see you then.